Is this you? Is that you? Is that you in the squat? Are you having trouble getting here? Are you having trouble getting all the way down? And you're stuck, bent over, really tight, really having lots of trouble in that squat. Some of you guys out there have trouble getting on your squat. Might be just a couple little things like tight hips, tight ankles, tight knees, just those joints that gotta bend to get you down there in the bottom of that squat, okay? We got some simple stretches that are hopefully gonna get you out of that, okay? Now, sometimes it takes doing lots of squats and trying to get low and pushing your boundaries on those, but sometimes we can actually just do a few stretches just to kind of help your mobility, okay? So we're gonna go over, I think I got, 3 or 4 simple stretches you can do in a warm-up or at night or on a regular basis that hopefully maybe get that squat a little bit lower. Like, low, okay? First one, if you got problems with these guys, I know sometimes I do, we've got flexion, okay? So if you're real tight, have a hard time getting here. See, if you notice this, see that? If they're real tight back here, you won't be able to get that here. Okay, so we gotta stretch what? This guy back there, okay? You can do this lots of different ways. Because I got the camera down here, I'm just gonna show you how you can do it here on the ground. Okay? Plain and simple. Yep, stretch that sucker. Woohoo! Mine are tight, baby. They're real tight. Stretch them, move them. Get them loose. Get those babies happy. All right, I know it's not a flattering position, but so what? Stretch them. Ooh. Ah. Ooh. All right, let's go further up the chain. Okay, what we have next? Knees. Okay, so if it's tight, maybe we got all this stuff that's really tight right here. All this is tight. So let's stretch those quads, okay? What you're gonna do, sit down on your bum, get one foot out, get yourself together, pull this foot back, kind of spread them out a little bit. Can you see me? Woo! If anybody knows me, I'm a tight guy, so I don't do enough of this. I should, I know. Post your comments, making fun of me. All right, so what you're gonna do, get this nice and loose, simple. We're also gonna benefit from stretching out a little bit of the hips, the hip flexors, which also causes you to fold forward in your squat if they're really super tight. So we get 2 things at once. So we get to get further up the chain. So you're gonna lean back. Stick the belly out. No, don't stick the belly out. Pull the belly button in, support your spine. This is gonna be tight. You can also, some of those who are really flexible, get down. That's too much for me. All right, good. Remember, you got 2 sides, do both sides. I'm gonna go ahead and do a quick one. Now, you don't have to pull your muscles and tendons from the bones. Do what's good for you, around 20, 30 seconds of hold. This is not one of those that you can kind of do actively. That means moving through a range of motion. So just get them loose. So once again, this is trying to help your knees get a little loose, getting these thighs a little loose. And then also it doubles as helping to hit that hip flexor. That's the next one. I'm gonna come out of that nice and gracefully. Okay, and what you gotta do here, it's not a comfortable one on your knees. Sometimes get something to put down here if you need to support it. Also, you might want something for balance. Where's that? That sometimes helps because we're going to be kind of wobbly, possibly. So what you're going to do, I know, it's cutting my head off. You guys don't want to see my face anyway. Get that foot out there. And when I mean out there, I want it out there, okay? Woo! Get it here. And what you're going to do, try to be upright posture. Push this forward. Oh, yeah. Whew. Balance if you need to. You want to get an extra stretch? That side. Okay, so I got my left foot forward. Put my hand down a little bit, so you're going to get some lateral trunk flexion. What that means is you're going to the side a little bit. You don't have to, This stretch is pretty good if you're real tight without it. And then you can also put an arm up, ooh, if you want to. Can you see that? Maybe not. But really push and hold. Hit the other side. Last one. Okay, these are simple, just quick ones. This might help. I'm hoping it'll help you. Some of you guys have some funky squats out there. I know I got to work on mine. Gonna stretch these hamstrings. That's gonna help your back, hopefully. Maybe be able to tighten up. Because if these are real tight, sometimes we're kind of round back here. It's all connected. Oh, get to those thighs. Oh, tight. I deadlifted earlier. Woo. It's also good for recovery. Hold that for about 20, 30 seconds, 40 seconds if you're a really big freak. You know, a minute to 5 minutes. But you don't need to be holding that long if you're about to perform movement. Okay? 20, 30. And you can run through them maybe a couple times. And then start moving in full ranges of motion. Really working on it. Getting low, people. All right. Joe Palmieri here, Home Fit Personal Training Company, coming at you with a little video to try to help those squats. All right? Peace.